Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of What I Bought on Steam. I've been saying what I bought on Steam this week, but that's because that was the original title of the show, but it's not anymore. It's What I Bought on Steam. I changed it because I don't want to just be doing this week to week. I mean, that's going to get really expensive even with Steam sales. So I'm going to be playing games to completion if I enjoy them, because I think that's more fun to see me play them to completion, unless it's just like a silly little game where there isn't really completion, you know? But if I'm not enjoying it, then I'm not gonna either, because you don't want to see me miserable during a game, and I don't want to be miserable during a game, so yeah, I'll pick games that I like. Anyway, this is BattleBlock Theater. This is going to be our third series for, I guess today's Friday. Great game. I guess it's from like the Newgrounds guys, and yeah, I just want to show you the I've already played a little bit of this, about an hour's worth. I wanted to show you the opening movie because done by a YouTuber named Stampers. I think he does like stuff on Newgrounds and other stuff too. I'm not really sure. I don't follow him too much. I know him through Game Grumps, but yeah, he's very, very funny in this. I found this game through Game Grumps, or I started playing this through Game Grumps. So hey, let's check it out. The story begins.
Good evening, boys and girls, ladies, and a gentleman. Turn the lights down low and shut your faces as I wrap you in the cozy blanket of a story. A story as heartwarming and soft as a mother's kiss. Or is it? Shh. Once upon a time, there was a boat. Now, this wasn't just any boat, children. It was a ship full of friends, hundreds of friends, best friends, one and all. A veritable friendship it was. Get it? But it wouldn't be very ladylike of me if I didn't mention the most noteworthy friend on board, Hatty Hattington. Say hi to Hatty. Hatty was like king friend of Friendship Kingdom, best friend to one and all, and the walking definition of handsome gentleman. Now, one fine morning, Hatty and pals set out for a new, exciting adventure. What fantastic wonders would they discover this time? Perhaps they'd come across a scary ghost ship. Perhaps they'd find an island made entirely of candy. Perhaps they'd meet a band of scary, swashbuckling pirates and join forces to find an island made entirely of candy. Who knew? But it didn't matter. So long as they were together, there were smiles to be had and adventures to be shared. Now today, 'twas a day like any other adventure-y day. Spirits were uncrushably high, everyone was singing and dancing and having a jolly time. When suddenly the ocean was all like surprise, and a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Whooshoo, 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 boy, that was quick. And there was thunder, boom, and the lightning, boom, and the wind, boom, and like that, it was over. Is everyone okay? Said Hatty. I don't know what I'd do if I lost even one of you, Hatty continued. But the eye of the storm is very misleading, children. Never turn your back on it because the ocean was all like, psych! And it came back even bigger this time, twice as big. As if Poseidon himself extended his hand in friendship and they spat in his mouth. Boy, he was pissed. He was mad. Then the rain came down like a shower of bullets, and the floorboards were buckling and creaking and breaking, and pieces of their ship were raining down like shards of broken dreams. And then Reginald comes upstairs and he's all like, I say, gentlemen, I do believe we're in quite a spot of bother. And everyone else was like, really? What tipped you off, genius? And then Hattie was all like, hey, be nice. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Huge giant waves thrashed the boat to and fro and to, carelessly sprinkling friend after friend into the cold, unforgiving abyss of the deep, dark ocean. Everyone was screaming like, help me! Splash! Splash! And there was this huge whale like, and made it super scary. And I think there was a shark. Yep, there he is. Oh God! And then Hattie was all like, hold on to your butts. Land ho! And bang, bang, bang! Smash! A shipwreck, as foretold by their fate books of fate. And while it seems like the end, this is merely the beginning of another fantastic journey for the brave crew of the SS Friendship.
So yeah, that was very high energy. I'll see if I can match that energy. But my favorite part's the whale. It has to be the whale. We're just gonna start from the first level.
Choose your favorite head face and weapon tool.
I like circle heads. And stop. Be the bird. And we'll go red for Cardinals. Baseball team. I don't really care for him that much. But my friend does. And hey, shout out to him. He doesn't get a name though. Okay. So before this, I made some coffee. Burned the fuck out of my hands. We have these stupid mugs that they're so tiny. They're like 7 ounces. You have to get more water than will fit in them for the coffee maker to even recognize that there's coffee in it, or there's water in it to start making the coffee. It's so it's going to overflow. Always makes a mess. These cups are designed to make a mess. Basically, the shape of it is so poorly designed. It's not conducive to pouring anything in it or pouring anything from it. Like if you try to, like, I don't like coffee that much. It's just, you know, good caffeine. But if you want to mix like hot chocolate with the coffee, you can't do it in these cups. You're gonna spill it all over the place, and then you're only gonna get like a third of each into the other one, which I guess you wouldn't be pouring both of them, but you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. And then the handles are these tiny little things, so you can only get one finger in there. And luckily I have small fingers. You have a fat finger? No fucking way you're getting that in there. And one finger's not enough to do the job, right, ladies? But you're going to burn your finger because it's such a tiny hole too that you're pretty much pressing right up against the cup, which is scalding hot because there's coffee in it. There's hot coffee in there, or hot water, or hot chocolate, whatever, hot tea. It's not even like you can put your second finger, your middle finger, down on the bottom row. Oh, let's go back up here. On the bottom row, so that you like support it with that one, and you're actually carrying it via that. It's like it's square. It's a square handle, so you're forced. If you want to support it with that finger, you're going to hit the cup. I mean, you're just gonna hit the hot cup part of it, and it's not pleasant. I don't like that. Sorry, that was not a good rant. Rants are not good. No one wants to hear a rant, especially about a fucking coffee mug they can't even see. But it's a bad coffee mug, trust me. Oh, I gotta go here. Yeah. Oh, that was weird.
Hooray!
Oh, hooray! So yeah, I turned up the settings so that Stamper, the quips, would be, or the narrator, and his quips would be Chatterbox. So you're just gonna get a lot of them, hopefully. Because honestly, everything he says is going to be better than what I'm gonna say. Not that I don't have confidence in myself, but come on, he nails it. He has all the time in the world to practice this, and he does amazing. Okay. So we beat 2, just kind of on autopilot while I was ranting about my coffee cups. I did not buy those coffee cups. If I had bought them, I would have chosen ones that actually work. You know, I would not have ever chosen these tiny little things that are like more decoration than anything else. I hate decoration in anything. I don't want decoration. I guess my cardinal head is kind of decoration, but it doesn't like detract from anything. It doesn't make it harder for me to bounce around off that hot lava rock. Whereas most decorations are just kind of things that get in the way. Like these coffee mugs. Buy a real coffee mug, like proper sized, enough to fit more than a drop in there, and make sure they have handles that work, that you can support things with. Oops. I died. I have not even had the coffee yet because I wanted it to cool down before I started drinking it. Otherwise, I'm just going to constantly be burning my fingers, the back of my fingers, on it. It's not even like the fingertips. It's not in any way, you know, harming my ability to play this, to press the buttons. It's just annoying as fuck. Have you ever gotten a burn on your finger when you wanted to play a video game? It's not good. Like I was once opening the what do you call it? The oven and pulling out the pizza tray. Oh shit. And I accidentally touched it like an idiot, and sorry, I'm trying to focus on the game. I accidentally touched it like an idiot. Stop hitting me with the fucking ball. I accidentally touched it like an idiot. And this was like right when Skyrim came out, I think. And so I had to like put off playing Skyrim for a day because it hurt too much to play. I mean, it's such a minor problem. Like, it's gonna go away. It's just a burn, a little blister on your finger. But it's still that really annoying thing when you want to play the game so badly. Ah, shit. Oh. There we go.
Stop that thief! Just kidding.
Okay, sorry. So this is a really easy stage, but there's still those moments where I feel like I have to focus because I am not good at games.
On our toboggans, and then maybe go eat something and get some cocoa. So with
why is this going so slow? That was really weird, right? Like normally they go quickly, but these are going slow. Like these go really quickly. I guess because I'm actually stepping on them. But still. These cats are just so adorable. Even though they're cats, and the same reason I don't like coffee mugs, and the same reason I don't like cats for pets. Like I like cats, I think they're cute, but I don't want to own a cat ever anymore. We had some that I loved when I was a kid, but just as an adult, you have to clean them, you have to clean their litter box, and they don't do anything. They're boring. Despite what the internet tells you, cats are boring. They're decoration that just kind of gets in the way. Occasionally you'll get a fun cat, but very, very rarely. More, they're just bitchy and sleepy, and at least a dog, even if it's sleepy, it's not, you know, regularly, Jesus, regularly, like, trying to kill you, plotting your murder, etc. Do you know etc. is a parenthetical, thing? Like, you're supposed to put it in parentheses. It's, it has the same effects as, like, a, God, what are they called? A non-restrictive clause. Or no, is it a restrictive clause? I think it's restrictive clause. I was reading Strunk and White the other week now, and yeah, that's what I learned from that. That you're supposed to put etc. inside two parentheses or inside two commas, which have the same function as parentheses in composition. Which it's just kind of one of those things, I guess, that has really changed since Strunk and White's days. Strunk was writing in the early 1900s. E.B. White was writing in like the 1971, I think, is when the last one came out. Maybe not. No, because he talks about computers. So I don't know. I guess that would be 90s would be the last edition. I don't. Mine's the most modern one, as far as I know. But yeah, it talks about air conditioning and computers. But yeah, like the composition rules really aren't updated for how we use parentheses and commas now. Like the way they used to use commas. I mean, they use them the same way we do, but they also used them as parentheses. They didn't use parentheses as much, which I can't really explain what they use parentheses for, because I don't really know. I can't think of it. Like, I always kind of use it as a, what do you call it? Like a whisper kind of thing, like a sarcastic remark, an aside, like in Shakespeare's days. But, yeah, I guess they used to use commas for that. Okay, I'm gonna beat this level, and we'll end the episode, because I guess I've played about 4 or 5 now. I haven't really been counting. I've been going on autopilot, so that I had a chance to rant about the coffee mugs and talk about Strunk and White, which I never knew. E.B. White was the White in Strunk and White. It, like, I always knew about the book, obviously, the composition book, but I just didn't know that he was he was really the name behind it, even though Strunk is the one who pioneered most of those rules. Even though, yeah, Strunk was the one who pioneered most of the rules and taught White, it's still White who is the one that got that book recognized. Because before it was a really little book that just a professor passed around campus that people knew about. It was very, like, notorious on campus. Same with Strunk. He was a very strange man, apparently. In a good way, like, interestingly strange. Ooh, how do I get to the teleporter? I don't even know where it is right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Strunk was a very strange man. Everyone knew about him on campus, but just no one in, like, the real world outside of the college knew about him. Yeah, so this has been a very talky episode. High energy, and I haven't even had the coffee yet. I'm hoping it's cool by now, even though it's really late. But I want to kill my jet lag, because I just got back from Korea about a week ago. And I was there for 13 months, so I'm a little used to their time zone, and I'm drifting slowly back. Last week I was around Greenland. I'm hoping, or well, not last week, like a few days ago I was around Greenland. Yesterday I went to sleep at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 2. I was dead tired, but I woke up like 5-6 hours later. It was like not exactly 2. It wasn't 9 to 2 exactly. That would be 6 hours, but it was, you know, roughly. So yeah, I'm drinking coffee to try and readjust my my clock a little, even though it's 9 o'clock at night, and I shouldn't be drinking coffee this much, because look how jittery I am before even drinking it. Okay, so very talky episode, over 15 minutes, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow or the next day, whenever I release this. Love you. Bye.